Dear friends, our life is full of emotions, positive and negative. We welcome the positive ones and try to fight the negative. Where do the negative emotions come from, anyway? You might say, from the circumstances of our life. And you will be right, but not quite. The full answer would consist of two parts. Let us take a closer look at each one. The circumstances of our life. We may be haunted by thoughts about what tomorrow brings, financial problems, well-being of our kids, elderly parents, our health, family tensions, or, as the case may be with many of us, loneliness, responsibility at the workplace, and to our dear ones. All that may cause insomnia, irritability, headache, exhaustion, despair, and isolation. In other words, depression and anxiety. And all that can increase tenfold if you're far away from home for a long time, working very hard, live in a remote area, away from big cities and centers of civilization, in adverse climatic conditions. There would be more factors then to contribute to your negative emotions. Low temperatures, not enough oxygen, isolation. The results may be devastating. Nerve disorders, alcoholism, conflicts in the family and at work, accidents, loss of concentration, low memory, poor health with various chronic ailments. According to the World Health Organization's survey, these conditions could be encountered with almost every person on Earth. So that's the first part of the answer to the question of where the negative emotions come from. And the answer is, as we said, from the circumstances of our life. The second part of the answer would be the source of negative emotions is also our brain. Our brain takes in the life we live, processes the incoming data, and sends signals to our body, influencing our actions and our health. Is it possible to learn more about that influence? Is it possible to change negative influence into positive one? Having done a lot of work in that area for many years, we can now say, yes, it is possible. We've developed a unique technology. We've given it a rather poetic name, brain music. What is it all about and how does it work? You would have heard about electrocardiogram and probably know how it works. So we do something similar. But in our case, it's not the heart, but the brain. Human brain emits bioelectric signals. We pick up those signals by putting highly sensitive sensors to a person's head. Signals are recorded. Those which are known to represent negative influences coming out of the brain are removed from the recording, and those representing positive influences are amplified and converted into music. We have developed a special software to do that. We end up with an individual music recording based on a person's positive bioelectric signals from the person's brain. This music has broad healing effect. When a person listens to it, the brain tunes in without resistance and switches into a positive mode, generating positive emotions, passing positive signals through the body. The person begins to feel better and healthier. They do say that all health problems start in your head. Take a person suffering from insomnia or nightmares. If every night before bed he listens to the special audio cassette we would custom make for him of his brain music, he would fall asleep easily, will have a sound sleep, and wake up fresh and in excellent mood. How is this individualized cassette made? When the doctor has recorded your brain signals, he sends the data via internet into the main computer in Moscow. That computer has been taught to transfer bioelectric brain signals into notes, making what we call the brain music. Record the music onto a standard audio cassette and mail it to you with instructions for use. Our main computer can handle orders worldwide. We have clients in many places, in and outside Russia, in countries like New Zealand and France, where there are people who need our help. The language of music is international, as it knows no boundaries. We have conducted special research which has proved that brain music does not only cure, but stimulates activities and capabilities of a person who listens to it. Its effects are particularly useful for people who have to be operators of any sort, people who have to absorb a lot of data in a short time to take an important decision, the best under the circumstances. In real life, we are all operators, the president, general director, a doctor, a watchman, even a housewife. The thing is that brain music sets in motion our entire physical and mental potential, which often remains unused. It helps to act effectively in extreme situations, as well as in normal life. It helps to study, learn languages, go about daily chores, stay awake on night shifts, etc. So, brain music can be helpful not only to people who have health problems, but also to those who don't, but need to become more active, need to mobilize their mental and physical resources. Our special research, conducted at the Sеченова Medical Academy, as well as in a number of research centers abroad, have proved that brain music has a vast potential in curing and preventing a number of serious ailments. It is the cure of the 21st century. Let me conclude by saying, with our cassette of the music of your brain, you can help yourself.